Benvenuti alla live speciale di oggi dove andremo a condividere lo schermo con Terribly English parlando di tradizioni natalizie, britanniche in particolare. Ciao a tutti, io sono Richard, insegnante di inglese alla Green School di Verona e oggi sono qua con voi, non da solo, ma in compagnia. Infatti la live di oggi sarà incentrata nel chiedere e farci delle domande riguardo a il Natale in Inghilterra. Ovviamente io posso dare quello che è il mio punto di vista, ma è meglio sempre essere in due e avere una persona anche magari in loco in questo momento qua a dirci cosa succede appunto per quest'anno a livello festivo in Inghilterra. Quindi mi raccomando, noi durante l'interità di questa live parleremo di tradizioni natalizie britanniche. Se in qualsiasi momento vorreste farci una domanda, ci fai la domanda all'interno del box delle domande qua sotto. Se volete anche dire per chi è rivolta la domanda, cioè per Richard oppure per Kate di Terribly English, potete dirlo, altrimenti andremo a fare a turni, diciamo, nel rispondere alle varie domande che avete. Tante cose sono diverse dalla cultura italiana e quella britannica, tante cose sono strane, tante cose invece sono già risapute. Oggi andiamo a vedere effettivamente quali sono e per scoprire un po' di curiosità sulla cultura britannica. Per chi non ci conosce, noi siamo Green School, una scuola di lingue che si trova a Verona ma che fa corsi anche online, quindi se vuoi studiare inglese con noi c'è il nostro corso online e noi ci vediamo ogni giorno dalle 5 alle 5 e mezza per fare una live insieme con qualche attività in lingua. A volte capita che giochiamo all'impiccato, a volte invece capita che andiamo a fare delle lezioni, cioè delle sessioni, se si può dire, con qualcuno di madrelingua per chiedergli un po' di domande, ok? Quindi mi raccomando, qualsiasi domanda abbiate, fatelo, ok? Come vedete dallo sfondo il tema natalizio è presente, onnipresente. La prossima settimana sarà l'ultima settimana prima di Natale, quindi io penso che voi già abbiate fatto tutti quanti gli acquisti, che siete già pronti con le vostre tradizioni appunto natalizie. Bene, possiamo cominciare con la live di oggi. I would like to ask Terribly English if you want to join us for this live so we can start talking about British culture. Mi raccomando ragazzi, la sessione di oggi sarà tanto in inglese. Io cercherò magari di fermare e spiegare in italiano se avete delle richieste nel farlo, appunto nel momento in cui stiamo parlando di alcuni temi un po' complicati, ma non vi preoccupate, cercheremo di far sì che tutto sia capibile, ok? So we will talk maybe slowly in a clear way so that you can understand exactly what British traditions are like. Okay? So you can try and listen to this all in English, or anyway, I'm going to try and translate it a couple of times or when we're speaking about difficult things. We're having some connection problems, as usual, come al solito. In questo momento vedo la richiesta, l'ho accettata anche, ma non entra. Not. Accept. Nope. Terribly English, if you would like to send us the notification again, the request again, I'll try to reply and to get you inside this live. But for now, there's some problems with the connection, and I don't know absolutely why. Nel frattempo, voi della chat che ci state guardando in questo momento, volete per caso farci sapere all'interno dei commenti quali sono le vostre tradizioni natalizie? Hi Kate!
Hello! I'm so sorry, we had some connection problems.
We had connection problems as well. It wouldn't be a Green School Live without a connection problem, so...
Yeah, that's... Oh, no, thank you for inviting me. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. So today we're going to be talking about traditions in Britain.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely. Hello, everybody.
Why are we talking about Britain? Like, what do we have to do with Britain? Like, why can we talk about Britain and no one else can?
Oh, that's a really good question. Do you mean because we're British? We're British.
I'm British, you're British, we know the traditions, so that's why we're the best people to ask, right?
Hi, Agatha. Hi, Isabella. Hi, Paoletta. Hi, guys.
Everyone.
Nice to see you. Everyone's here. Good giorno. Good
giorno. Good giorno. Good giorno. Okay, so British traditions. Where would you like to start? What's the most important thing for you in British traditions?
Oh my goodness. I think it's the whole structure of Christmas is totally different to other cultures,
Exactly.
especially how it evolves around obviously religion, but also Father Christmas.
Yeah, Father
Um,
Christmas is omnipresent.
yeah, yeah. I mean, with Christmas Eve, it's such a big thing, isn't it, for children and adults alike,
Yeah,
waiting for Father Christmas to come for Christmas Day, and yeah,
exactly.
that's a
So
big thing.
usually, because I had a couple of traditions that were a little bit off on the days, meaning that, for example, I would celebrate on the 24th and then open the gifts on the 25th, and then we would have Boxing Day on the 26th.
Exactly, yeah. Whereas some other cultures, they would open their presents on Christmas Eve. And
Exactly.
yeah, for British people, it's like, oh no,
It's
that's not what we do. So yeah,
that's a big no-no.
yeah, you have to wait definitely because Father Christmas hasn't been yet. You
Yeah,
have to wait for
exactly.
him.
I
Yeah.
know, I know that in Verona as well, but I think it's with Saint Lucy, not with Father Christmas, that they leave some food for Father Christmas. I used to leave like
Mm.
some cookies and some milk for Father Christmas, but not everyone did it.
Oh wow. Yeah, cookies and milk. I guess it's very American as well, and it's kind of the light version. For my in my family, we used to leave a carrot for the reindeer and mince pies for Father Christmas,
Okay.
and a glass of sherry or whiskey. So
Wow.
yeah, I'm sure one of my parents enjoyed it, but yeah.
Well, let's not say maybe some people. I mean, we never. Father Christmas is real,
Oh
and he
yeah, I
drinks
totally believe.
whiskey every time he comes to
Yeah,
give his presents to
it's very
children.
important, definitely, to
Exactly.
believe in it.
Exactly. So Father Christmas has, though, I took a look at his history, and it seems like he didn't used to bring always presents. Usually, in a long time ago, Father Christmas was just a guy that usually came to eat with people at dinner.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I found
Interesting.
it long time ago in 1843. They started
Mm.
this kind of tradition, and he wouldn't bring presents. He would go and eat at the person's place or at the family's place, for
Oh,
example.
interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, cool.
But what are your favorite British foods, or like
Oh,
traditional British food?
so for Christmas, it definitely has to be the mince pie.
Okay.
It's kind of like a mini apple pie crust, I guess. It's like a short crust pastry. Is it pasta frolla in
I think
Italian?
it's called pasta frolla in
Pasta
Italian.
frolla, yeah.
Italian,
And then
yes.
inside you have it's kind of a mix of nuts and dried fruit, kind of like the candita that you have in the panettone, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
And then there's some alcohol in there as well, but it depends on the mince pie.
Yeah,
So yeah.
because it depends on what you put inside. Because, for example, I was taking a look at the translation in Italian, and the translation in Italian for mince pie è tortino, means that
Oh,
you put inside, everyone puts something different in their mince pie.
right, I see. Yeah, interesting. I can,
Giulia, I saw your question. Ho visto la tua domanda, Giulia. Se puoi farci le domande all'interno del box delle domande, lì sotto, poi lo tiriamo su e lo rispondiamo insieme. Quindi qualsiasi domanda abbiate in questo momento o che volete farci, fate la domanda nel box delle domande che così poi noi vi possiamo rispondere. Sorry for
yeah.
interrupting you.
No problem. Some really interesting questions. I look forward to answering them. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mince pies, definitely. I never
So in
really,
America,
yeah.
go on.
Oh no, I was just saying about the Christmas pudding.
Okay,
It's quite traditional as well. I actually have a picture because probably it's better to show a picture of it than to
it is.
uh,
Because pudding
talk
in
about
British
it.
just means dessert.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of more cakey, I guess, but you can see it here.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. That's what it is. And it's not like you don't put it in the oven. You steam it.
Traditionally, it is steamed. Yeah. And it's also flambe. Is that what you call it when you
Flambe,
set it
yes.
on fire? Yeah, as
Usually,
well.
yeah. They put, if I remember correctly, it should be bourbon, and then
Yeah.
they light it up
Yeah.
end of dinner, it's always a fantastic show as well.
Absolutely.
He's going in flames.
However, it's very rich. It's very heavy as a dessert. And as a child, I much preferred the Yule log, the chocolate log, as you can see
The
here.
chocolate log. Okay.
Yeah, that was definitely my favorite. I mean, it's just triple chocolate, cream. You can't go wrong.
So isn't it, maybe I'm being heretic in this moment, but isn't it a little bit too chocolatey?
It is quite rich, but
Because
all Christmas food is very rich.
okay. It was just rich in one flavor, that's chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, lots and lots of chocolate. Overdosed by chocolate, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. And I remember taking a look at the food that is usually consumed during Christmas in Britain. We have a big difference, but we eat the same thing as Americans do on Thanksgiving because we have roast turkey.
Yeah, it's very similar, very, very similar. We don't have the pumpkin pie, and I mean, obviously there's a few dishes that are different, but yeah, I guess the basis of the meals are very, very similar with the turkey and the vegetables and things. Yeah.
No, it's nice to see the fact that they use turkey to celebrate Thanksgiving, while instead we use turkey to celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
Different things, but the same animal meaning.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I think nowadays there's more vegan options as well. So you can have like a nut roast or something.
Exactly.
So that's good. It's getting more common.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's talk about also my favorite Christmas food, pigs in blankets.
Oh yeah, pigs in blankets. So I'm actually vegetarian, so I haven't had pigs in blankets since I was a child.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I remember they were always very nice to have.
Yeah. Pigs in blankets, per quelli che non sanno di cosa sono i maialini in lenzuolo, sono quelli lì, sono praticamente delle piccole wurstel che sono ricoperti di bacon.
Yeah, they're a favorite, definitely.
Bacon everywhere. There we go. Okay, good, lovely. And so what is do you usually celebrate Christmas exactly how the British tradition celebrates it? Do you mean you have a family dinner on Christmas on the 25th, 24th you open presents, and 26th Boxing Day, or is there something different?
I think for me, we try to keep it more British, definitely. My husband's Italian, so we still have Italian elements, like the Pandoro. He prefers Pandoro, sorry.
No, sorry. That's the only choice for me. I'm sorry, Pandoro.
Yeah, it's definitely the best.
The magical helper is not okay with this.
No. Get out.
Okay.
Yeah, but we try to keep it, especially with my daughter, like Father Christmas is coming, and Christmas Day, the 25th, that is when we open the presents and we have a big dinner together, and we try to keep the Christmas dinner as close to British, but also with Italian elements, as I said. And then Boxing Day, it's a day to just relax with your family, watch some British television programs.
Exactly.
There's a lot of Christmas specials on telly on Boxing Day, so that's quite nice. And yeah,
what's
that's it
Boxing
really.
Day?
So Boxing Day is traditionally the 26th of December, and it is a holiday for most people, apart from retail. Yeah. I mean, Boxing Day now, it's where there's massive sales. It's kind of like the Black Friday kind of vibe.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's usually a day where you just relax and eat all the leftovers, the avanti, is that right?
From the day before.
Yeah.
Do you remember why it's called Boxing Day?
Something to do with boxes, like the rich would give out boxes of food to the poor, I think.
Exactly. So the 26th was practically when the masters and the landlords had their Christmas dinner and the servants had served everything for Christmas dinner. The 26th was always a holiday for them. and receive presents in boxes, and they would have boxes that they could bring home as well,
nice.
their family. That's why it was called Boxing Day, and they were always on holiday, and that's why everyone stayed at home and stayed tough time with their families.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
I remember for me, Boxing Day was particular because at least I come from a family that is not quite rich in Britain, and that means that we celebrate it with presents on the 26th. This is something that a lot of people now are doing, meaning buying presents after the 26th.
Yeah,
after the
that
25th,
makes sense.
On the 26th, because there are massive sales and you can actually afford stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's a good
that was
idea.
Boxing Day for me.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Or you would get money for Christmas Day to spend on Boxing Day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So everything was right. But yeah, it's good that
That's
it's
true.
Black Friday. Exactly.
Isabella just asked me, there's no German elements. So on the 6th of December, it's St. Nicholas's Day. And traditionally you give chocolate and sweets to children and you put them in their shoes. I'm not so good about German history or anything, but yeah, we try to keep that tradition as well with the 6th of December with St. Nicholas. So I think it's the 6th. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm doubting myself now.
It could be the 6th. Well, I know that in Spain as well,
so.
they don't celebrate Christmas, they celebrate the Three Kings.
Yes, yeah,
8th,
that's true.
I think in Spain. They don't
Yeah.
do it in December, they actually do it a month. So in January that is different.
Yeah, maybe it's similar to that one. Yeah, I just need to verify that because I don't remember if it, I don't even know what day it is today, to be fair.
The 17th, today's 17th. We're missing,
Thank you.
it's 1 week till Christmas. I think it is. Yeah, it's 1 week till Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So we can take a look at some of the questions that they asked us in the chat.
I was right. It is the 6th of December, verified,
6th of
St.
December?
Nicholas Day. Yep, in Germany.
So let's take a question from, for example, Julia Baldassar, that is asking, do you also have different saints other than Santa bringing presents to children?
Oh, that's a good question because I guess she's thinking about Santa Lucia and
Yes, yeah, I think
La
she's thinking
Befana.
about Santa Lucia and as well Befana, because Befana brings you sweets, but she doesn't. Like, there's not something that we usually celebrate in Britain.
No.
Apart from Rudolph the reindeer and Father Christmas, there's no one else that brings presents, at least in England.
No. For British people, it is just Father Christmas. Yeah.
I can't remember. Does Father Christmas also bring coal in Britain?
Yes, he does. If you've been bad or
Yeah.
naughty, yeah.
Exactly.
You just get coal.
Naughty on the naughty list.
Yeah, naughty or nice.
Exactly. Okay, lovely. Let's take a look at the next one. Ok, so Agatha, ma anche in Inghilterra i bambini scrivono la lettera a Babbo Natale con i regali che vorrebbero?
Yeah, absolutely.
How are you supposed to ask for presents?
Yeah, I think that there's two ways you can do it. The traditional way, you write a letter to Father Christmas, and if you have a fireplace with a chimney, you could burn the letter and it goes to Father Christmas.
Exactly.
Or I think there are associations in the UK where you can write a letter to them. There's like a post box, a special PO address, and children write to it, and I think they actually receive a letter back. So yeah, there are some organisations that will do that.
Yeah, there's one in particular that I think it's in Lapland where British people believe Father Christmas lives.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Lapland. So you send that letter over there, and then the letter is of course received, and then you get also an answer, which is quite good. I mean, nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. It just adds to the belief, and it's just so nice for children. Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
No, Agatha, non mandano i piccioni viaggiatori. In caso
Si scongiano.
Exactly, si pronunciano. Oh, and there we go. There was Francesca that was asking us what Boxing Day was.
Ah, I see. Nice.
Maybe, I don't know, Francesca, you were here before, but we were saying that Boxing Day is practically the day after Christmas. That is the 26th. This means that Boxing Day is when rich people would give gifts to their servants in boxes, and that's why it's called Boxing Day. And prices are also lower on the 26th, and so a lot of people use Boxing Day as a day to go and buy Christmas presents if they couldn't afford it before Christmas. So that's what Boxing Day is.
I just have to send a kiss to Ellie. Thank you,
Yes,
Ellie.
send her a kiss. Because I saw she told us that you were the best teacher in the world, and it's true. So I mean,
No, thank you.
So what's in plan this year? Are you going to do exactly what you said before?
I think so. Because of COVID, obviously I can't see my family at the moment in the UK. It's just a complete mess about everything. So we will try to keep it traditional. It's my daughter's first Christmas, so we will try to keep all the elements there. But fingers crossed for next year.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
It will be better. What about you, Richard? What are you up to for Christmas?
So living in Italy, I kind of have to traditionally follow the Italian traditions.
Yeah.
And so I do not follow British traditions when I'm living here because, well, apart from the fact that my family isn't here, and so I also can't go up to Britain to say hi and to pass Christmas with them. But I am going to do so with my parents here in Verona, and we're going to do it probably on the 24th evening, because a part of my tradition is not only British but Portuguese. And in Portugal, they do not have dinner on the 25th. They have dinner on the They start having dinner on the 24th, and then it's 25th, and then it's 26th.
Oh wow! It's like a big party.
3 days. It's 3 days. Yeah. So we do the dinner on the 24th Eve, and then I have the Italian lunch instead on Christmas Day, and then in the evening it's friends. That's what I saw here in Italy. After Christmas, you would go out with friends, while instead in Britain you would stay home with the family.
Yeah, sure.
So, absolutely. And I'm not having any food that's from Britain, unfortunately.
What do you miss? What do you miss the most? Like, if you could have one thing.
So I don't know if it's a different version. I think it's a different version because you were saying mince pie before. But I have one thing that I remember fondly I would eat every Christmas, and they called it shepherd's pie. Maybe it's because there's some kind of meat inside that is part of the kind of pie. But I think I haven't tasted a good shepherd's pie for more than 15 years.
Oh my
so
gosh.
yeah, that's the biggest thing that I miss is shepherd's pie. Just a good portion of shepherd's pie.
Well, if we ever come to Verona to visit, then I will make you a good shepherd's pie. That's a promise.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Even though there are some elements from the Christmas dinner that I'm not going to have. For example, roast parsnips.
Oh, you don't like parsnips?
I don't like parsnips. No.
Oh.
Absolutely don't.
That's a shame.
And also cranberry sauce. That is usually something that you use. No. But gravy, yes. Oh, how do you explain gravy to someone?
Gravy is kind of hard. I would say it's the juice from the meats that you're cooking. So it's like a salsa di carne kind of vibe.
Really?
Yeah, gravy. You did say gravy, right?
Yeah, gravy.
Okay,
no,
gravy.
Just because I remember gravy as this black substance, very saucy kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the type of gravy. The more traditional one, you would use all of the juice and the fat from the meat, and then you would kind of just add water and some flavoring to it, some onions and things.
Okay.
But now in the UK, gravy is, it's huge. It's a big thing. So we have the instant gravy that you can make with hot water, and it's basically just, stock, brodo, and some flavorings and seasoning.
No, cioè, allora, spiego un attimo in italiano perché è un po' difficile spiegare che cos'è il gravy. Il gravy è quella specie di salsa che riusciamo a ricavare una volta cotta la carne, aggiungendo dell'acqua, dell'alcol per far sgrassare la padella e anche appunto delle altre spezie. Non è una cosa che si beve, cioè nel senso come nel bicchiere, è letteralmente una salsa. No, no, perché no, it's disgusting. No, è una salsa che solitamente viene utilizzata questa specie di, non so bene come si chiama, questa tazza che però è fatta come se fosse una lampada del genio, tagliata a metà, e si versa solitamente sui mashed potatoes e sulla carne. È un po' come il brodino della carne che mettete sopra la carne una volta fatta la bistecca, cioè nel senso prendi una padella, la versi sopra. Circa così, ma ha lavorato un pochino di più.
Yeah, it also makes everything less dry, you know, so the potato isn't so dry, the meat, it
Exactly.
just gives it lots and lots of flavor. Absolutely. Yeah. And we
Go on,
and
go on.
it's also very, very popular on chips, gravy and chips. One of the
Gravy
best
and chips.
British meals, definitely.
No, but in fact, that's why I said mashed potatoes because I remember doing a
Oh,
whole
yeah, mashed
middle of
potato,
my
yeah.
mashed potatoes and I would just pour it inside.
If-
There's a
if you-
question. Tell me.
If you don't have gravy on mashed potatoes, you are very strange in the UK.
Yes, exactly. And then we have a question that is this one. Any traditional alcoholics?
Oh, good question.
Drinks to complement Christmas dinner.
I would say definitely sherry. I don't know what that is in Italian. Is it the same? Sherry? Yeah. I can write it down.
Yeah, write it down. Sherry, I'm not sure.
I'm
Because
not
I know
sure what
that
it is in Italian.
traditional alcoholics usually in Britain is champagne, wine, and beer, but that's everywhere.
Yeah. Particularly for Christmas, it's sherry. Bailey's is very popular because it's quite creamy. Mulled wine,
that
100%.
is kind of vin brûlé.
Exactly.
More or less. Very,
It's the
very
same, I
similar.
think, right? Vin brûlé, because you use the French
Yeah.
word, don't you? Mulled
Yeah.
wine.
Mulled wine, exactly. And then
Yeah.
there's also something called winter pims, that is a hot
Oh, yes.
apple juice.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Brandy-based, flavored with cinnamon, orange, and caramel is ideal for Christmas season.
And whiskey, of course. Whiskey is
And-
always good.
And on your pudding, of course, so you can light it on fire. That is usually the British drinks, alcoholic.
Yeah.
beverages.
I have to say, we do drink a lot in the UK. We do like alcohol.
Really,
Yeah.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Very good. Good.
I
Lovely.
don't personally, I'd like to add, but yeah, it is very popular in the
It's
UK
very popular. Yeah,
to drink.
lovely. Kate, thank you very much for joining us. We've talked so much about Christmas traditions. Now we would like our spectators to also tell us, maybe send us a message in the DMs of Instagram and tell us
Absolutely.
what your favorite Christmas tradition is. So send a message over here. It can be an audio message, it can be a voice message, or it can be written down. So let us know what are your favorite Christmas traditions. Okay? Kate, thank you very much. I will see
very
you.
welcome.
Have a
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you as soon as possible.
Thank you. Happy Christmas to you. Have a lovely new year. And
Thank you very much.
let's keep in touch, definitely.
Keep
It's been
in touch.
lovely.
Lovely.
Thank
Bye,
you,
everyone.
everybody.
Merry
Thank
Christmas,
you.
Happy New Year to you guys as well, watching us from home, and I will see you on Monday from 5 to 5:30 on TikTok.
Happy Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year.
Bye bye, guys. See you.
Bye.